Hey now, Dad Brow coming at you. We've got a huge Colts Theme Team update today. If we take a look at this team value chart, they're worth 7 million coins. We've got some new Colts, we've got some new players that aren't Colts, but we once again want to show you how you can make a God Squad out of any of the theme teams in Madden 22. Don't go anywhere.
Daddy, are you here?
It's the day after the Super Bowl. What a cool game to watch. The Rams and Bengals both had great seasons. Congrats to both teams. What a great NFL playoffs. Probably one of the great playoffs I've ever seen. So, season's about to kick off. Tons of promos. Super Bowl MVP, Ultimate Legends are coming. A new season, all kinds of good content. So, let's break down our Colts theme team as it currently sits. We have a new top 3 up here. Thank you. Kenny Moore got a juiced card. I know he's not tall. We'll get into that when we break down defense. But hey, Colts theme team, we're getting some love. If we look at the offense, the first card we like to show off on a theme team, every theme team out there, even if you have one of the lower tier theme teams, there's a few cards that get super juiced. This is the card for the Colts theme team currently. So 99 speed, 99 jump, all the route thresholds, great catching stats, 6'3", 230 pounds. And when we look at strength at an 88, and we go down and look at things like 84 run blocking, this card is amazing. We show it off every time on stream and every chance we get. Tight end John Mackey, he's been playing really well for us. He's breaking a lot of tackles. He's not fast like some of the other fast tight ends. We've got Vernon Davis we can put in, but Mackey breaks tackles. He's strong. He's great with the run block, even though some of his stats aren't juiced like other run block tight ends. But we've been rocking this card. We were ready to go right back to Vernon Davis after Team Diamonds, but we've left John Mackey in the lineup. Offensive line hasn't changed much at all. Q is the only Colt. Roger Saffold here. He does get that AFC chem. So if you're trying to build your theme team, look for some of these cards that get all the AFC or NFC team chems, or there's a couple that get all the NFL chems. Another example is this Emmanuel Sanders down here. So we get Colts chemistry from him and from Roger Saffold. That helps us get this 50 out of 50 boost to all the Colts players. So we get the +2 speed, the +2 jump, agility, acceleration, strength, and then it also helps the other fake theme team players, like the ones we've got on defense we'll show off here in a minute. The non-Colts we've added, Colin Johnson. This is that MCS card, very unique. He's got different individual ability buckets. This was a card designed by the MCS champion. Congrats once again. And then when we look at, we can get route tech for 2 AP in this ability slot on a 6'6" receiver with 98 speed and all of these other attributes. So this card is really cool. It does have some, issues. Some of his animations aren't great. He's only got 80 strength. He's not great at breaking tackles, but overall for a free card, just for tuning in and watching the MCS, this was pretty fun. We did try out Tom Brady Pocket Passer, the 2 million coin card for a tick. We didn't really like the Pocket Passer, so we did go back to Russell Wilson. We tried out Marcus Allen for a little bit. He fumbled a couple times. The card looks great. If you have him on a fully juiced theme team, I'm sure he plays out of his mind, but we ended up going back to Christian McCaffrey, and we've been very happy. And then still rocking Lance Allworth. It's a free 99 speed receiver on a full theme team. He's got some really good animations sometimes he sells you, but the route running, the catching, all the other stats, he is 184 pounds. He will get beat up. You are going to have to ag catch some passes because otherwise the acrobats will jump right through you. As far as the ability buckets on offense, X Factors Omaha for Russell Wilson, double me on Andre Johnson, double me on Lance Allworth. And then, the ability breakdowns. We did like to run Gunslinger on Russell Wilson. Most people will run past Elite and Escape Artist. When I put it on there, I just don't tend to use the Escape Artist function as often as I should, so I'm almost wasting my AP spend. And then Balance Beam, it's an ability that I've rocked all year and I love it. It's saved us in quite a few spots. And then Backfield Master for 1 AP on a route running receiver really helps in the offense we run. We pass to our running back a lot. Colin Johnson, once again, we get that route tech for 2 AP on that huge receiver. And then some deep out elite action on the tight end, Lance Allworth and Andre Johnson. So that's the offense. We take a look at the defense. It's hard to find a lot of Colts on this defense. I know. But, Taylor Mays technically gets that Colts chemistry, that 50 out of 50. It boosts up all his speed attributes and all the other things just as if he played for the Colts. So once again, if you have a lower tier theme team, you can still boost up Taylor Mays and some of these other cards that get the fake team chemistries. So when we look at this other parts of the secondary, we still have Ted Hendricks. He gets Colts chemistry. He's 6'7". He's amazing. Sean Taylor, we've actually put him in as backup now. Instead of using Sean Taylor, we are moving on to using Isaiah Simmons. The reason that happened is because this guy right here is back to the slot position on our team. Now, before you say anything about his height, I understand. He's 5'9". He's 190 pounds. Who wants to put that kind of corner on their team? I'm skeptical every time I get a Kenny Moore upgrade and put him on the team too. But when we look at the attributes, and I promise you, this 99 jump, this dude jumps all the time. He makes great tackles. He hits hard. I love this card. 97 change of direction. We've seen him spin around multiple times, but 82 tackle on this little guy. It's actually a really good card for our squad once you get him boosted up. You saw those stats. It's really fun. So we did make some changes once we added Kenny Moore back in. We were running Isaiah Simmons in the slot. Now he's moved on to our user. Quiddy Pay, this is some cool new card art that came into the game for the Black History Month promo. So I do like seeing this, but once again, we just can't put him on the field yet. We haven't got his free BHM card yet, but once we earn that, we'll take a look at it. Now, you notice some abilities are missing from the line here because we did end up having to hide some players. But Dwight Freeney, once again, one of the main reasons we love this defense with the Colts. This card is juiced. He gets all over the field. If you need to put a spy on the field against a mobile quarterback and you have any of the theme teams that Dwight Freeney has, this card is a must-have. So Patrick Surtain, Team of the Year card. Deforest Buckner, Team of the Year card. The reason we can't play Deforest Buckner a lot, though, is his AP cost is so high being a speed rusher D tackle. And we did pick up Aaron Donald. So we're playing him at D tackle. We'll take a look at him just a sec. But as far as the Colts, that's really what we're looking at Colts-wise. Non-Colts, Marshawn Lattimore. We did pick him up. He's a 99 speed cornerback on a non-theme team. He's 6 foot tall. He gets a lot of really good attributes. He has played very, very well for us so far. Just running pick artists on him for now. You know, we've mixed it up a couple times, but he's played great with just pick artists. So let's move on to the players we've got hidden because we are back to hiding some players in the specialist tab. We already brought it up. This guy right here, he's playing D tackle. We've got inside stuff on him. He got his Super Bowl upgrade. He played amazing last night. He might have been the MVP last night. But look at this guy. We don't even have to have him on a theme team, and he just plays cracked. You put him at D tackle, he gets through the line, he wreaks havoc on the quarterback, he helps on the run game. So we're loving that new Aaron Donald card. And then, yep, our next hidden gem. We had to pick up this DeMarcus Ware card. It's just too juiced. DeMarcus Ware was a beast when he played. We always enjoyed his cards back in the day. So adding him to the squad, like we had earlier on at the very beginning of the year, it was a no-brainer. When you look at all these stats, there's one key stat that I really, really like about him that most people aren't going to pay attention to. Look at the zone coverage at an 83 for DeMarcus Ware. That's very good. We like to put him in that 3-rec zone in the Mike Blitz 3. And so when he drops back, we've seen him very, very tall, very, very fast, pick off some plays for us. Very, very good. So Isaiah Simmons, we talked about it. We went back to, we're using Isaiah Simmons. We do have Derwin hidden over here as well. So in our 3-3-5 wide scheme, we've got Derwin and Sean Taylor playing as outside linebackers. We've got Isaiah Simmons in the middle. We got Teddy and Taylor up top, and then Lattimore, Kenny Moore, and Patrick Surtain. We're loving it. Ability-wise, Sean Taylor, Taylor Mays, Ted Hendricks, we do universal coverage. We did not put anything on Isaiah Simmons as our user, just like normal. We already talked about inside stuff here on Aaron Donald for 2 AP, mid-zone KO on the slot corner. We like that a lot. Pick artists, we already talked about Marshawn Lattimore and Patrick Surtain both having pick artists. DeMarcus Ware, unpredictable in that pass rusher spot. Dwight Freeney in a pass rusher spot with unpredictable. And then Sean Taylor with acrobat, along with his buddy Derwin in the outside linebacker spots. And then Taylor Mays, he's got mid-zone KO and pick artists. And then Ted Hendricks with the mid-zone KO. Moving on to special teams, not much has changed. We've been thinking about upgrading the kicker, but it's just hard to spend $300K on a kicker when we already know we can kick like a 58-yard field goal with this guy. Keeping the punter for your theme team just for chemistry because we're not really punting. T.Y. Hilton, we still want to keep him on the field. Sometimes we love T.Y., so he's in our kick return. We already talked about specialists and then our strategy cards. offense for the Colts, our gun bunch offset. And then thank you, EA finally updated the card art on these alternate playbooks. You know, it's been all year long. But 2 in the zones with speed and 2 wide receiver strats with speed. And then visuals still bringing in John Madden, rest in peace, and then Colts. So that's our Colts theme team breakdown as it currently sits. Let's go look at the team value chart so we can talk about coins. So here's the team value chart. Once again, if we sold every card on here, we get 7 million coins. After tax, about 6.4. But if you have a theme team, one of the ways that you can keep the value up, pick up those limited time cards that come out of rerolls. They're usually really good, and the worst case at the end of the day, when you're ready to sell them and move on, you can quick sell them for 250,000 coins. So cheap rentals, great ways to boost your theme team. Keeping track of your power-up passes is also crucial. When new cards come out, if you have some of those in your binder, you can add them to your squad immediately with very small cost going into it. And then in-cat cards. There's so many ways to earn them in this game. Solos and house rules, the promo missions, keep track of those. There's lots of cool cards that you can get for free. And worst case, who wants to spend their coins on linemen? Do some solos, get free in-cat linemen, and replace them all year long. So thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, you know what to do. If you've got questions about your team, our team, or anything that has to do with MUT, put a comment below or find us on Twitter at DadBrowGaming. We've actually started to stream on Twitch quite often lately, so check us out there at twitch.tv/DadBrowGaming. Until next time, goodbye. All right, if you've been in weekend league, head-to-head, or heck, even house rules, and you've had a desync occur where the game is just wiped out, most of the time that's somebody using an exploit. So, if you go to EA, you can actually report them. Make sure you clip it. Look at the desync reporting tool here on Answers HQ. When you look up the reporting tool, you fill out all this information, you upload the clip, and let's get these parasites out of the game. Okay?
Daddy, are you here?